So in the last tutorial, we learned the linear velocity inside the velocity. So in this one, we will cover the point velocity. So if you want to add more velocity module, you just need to click here and add the velocity. You will have this, then you have the linear that we have covered. Now we will use this point velocity. So what is point velocity actually? When you take this, there is a velocity speed, and when you will increase it from the center, uh, because of the simulation position is your emitter center. So from the center, it will add velocity in all direction, and that center point you can add it whether you want to add it this origin from here, or you can add some offset. So if I add some offset here, like in the Z20, see all the particles going down. Why? Because particle emitting here and in this point, and my velocity center is something here, so all the particles moving down. If you make this -20, all particles will go up. Okay, and this is 0, so that means the particle is going all direction. So this is the first option, the speed, and then we have this offset here. So the next option is constraint radius. What is this? So basically, if you turn this on, let me make this all default setting. This is 0. So basically, your sphere size is 8. If you make this 8, it will work the same. But if you decrease it below the 8, so you see some particle not going out, taking a velocity, because it just creating a sphere there, uh, sphere there, and then it's finding that particle is inside the sphere, then it's adding velocity. The best way to understand it, let me just do one thing. Instead of this sphere location, let me add a box planar, and I'll take the planar 200, and I'll increase particle size a little bit and just make this 5. Okay, so you have this now, and now I'll turn on my velocity. Okay, I'll just turn this off first. So now particle from the center going all direction. Now you turn this on, and I'll make this like 50. So you see it created a 50 radius sphere there, and particles only affected in that radius. Although my location is this big, 200, but velocity only applying on that 50 radius sphere. Okay. Then it has the Falloff near and far and the Falloff. So Falloff is something like you can see that sphere is very sharp here. It's just finding inside or outside the sphere. But if you increase this, it will make some fading there. Now you see here to here, there is a gradient now. If you can see that difference. If I make this 0, particles moving very fast inside the sphere. If I make it like 20, it has that gradient. So some are moving slow, some are moving fast. And then it has this fall off near and far that you can see how it's work. So if I just stop this, you can see it's just making that gradient here and there. Okay. So it actually useful for very specific effects. Otherwise, you don't need that. You just need that. Okay. And then we have also already covered this offset, and we have this local and world that we have covered in the previous video. Okay, so basically I'll just show you once again. So let's say you have this velocity, and I'll just move it down, so particle going up. Okay, and here if you rotate your particle system, see all the particle direction is also moving. But if you make this world, and now if you rotate it, particle will always go up whether you rotate it or not. Okay, so this is the difference. So I hope this is clear.